Innocent until proven guilty? What a novel concept, huh? Unfortunately, it doesn't always appear that the justice system works exactly that way anymore in the United States in 2023. And it really appears that it doesn't work that way for Donald John Trump in America in 2023 or 2022 or 2021 or 2020, 2019, 20. You see where I'm going with this? Ever since he came down that golden escalator, he's been guilty in their minds. And what's happening now and what could potentially happen is shocking. Folks, I'm Carmine Sabia, and this is Explain America. We're going to get to that story right now. Before we do, I'd like to ask you to please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Really helps the channel grow. And sharing, it really helps a lot of your friends, especially some maybe the liberal ones, get informed of what's really going on. You know, we're not trying to present something to you that's unfactual here. We always present the facts at Explain America. And the facts of this particular case are a source close to the situation has spoken to the British newspaper, the Daily Mail. And we've even heard Joe Tacopina, who is Trump's lawyer, say something similar to this, which is the Trump team fully expects a gag order to be imposed by this New York judge. Well, gag orders are not uncommon, except here we have a situation. This man is running for president of the United States. He's indicted on a crime, and you're telling him he has to campaign without declaring his innocence, without talking about the case at all, without talking to reporters about the case. You're really handcuffing the man, and that's not fair. But do they want to be fair to Donald Trump? What's scary, though, is that Trump could be in prison behind bars as soon as this week. Literally as soon as this week. And I'll give you the example. If the judge imposes a gag order on Tuesday when Trump is arraigned, well, then the punishment for that in New York State could be as much as 30 days behind bars. Could be as little as a $1,000 fine, but it could be as much as 30 days behind bars. Now, if you were a New York judge in New York City and you're trying to score some political points for yourself and make some friends, sticking Donald Trump behind bars for 30 days isn't going to hurt you. So, what could happen? Well, you guys know that Trump doesn't really hold on to his feelings, his emotions, and his thoughts. He doesn't really keep them private. So what could happen is he imposes the gag order. Trump goes home. He gives his whole press conference that he's supposed to give on Tuesday night. Or he skips the press conference. He doesn't do a press conference. But he goes on Truth Social. And he talks about what he thinks about this obvious political case. Says anything that might be considered talking about the case. Declares his innocence. Anything. And on Wednesday, they could pick him up and put him behind bars. It's that simple now. Would Ron DeSantis extradite? I don't think so. But they could get around DeSantis through the court systems. So DeSantis would probably fight it as hard as he could, but I don't know if he'd win in the end. And that's really scary. Can you imagine the former president of the United States behind bars because he let his thoughts be known? Do we have a First Amendment anymore in this country? Do we have rights anymore in this country? You know why public schools don't really teach the Declaration of Independence anymore? They don't really teach the Bill of Rights anymore like they did when I was a kid. Well, because then people would know what's being done to them. They would learn it. They would learn what their rights are. And that doesn't really help the government's case too much, does it? No. Having a populace that doesn't understand the rights, that works much better for them. Folks, let's pray this doesn't happen. Certainly, let's pray that, the right thing gets done in this situation. That's all I have to say about it. But I'm deeply troubled by this because I could see them absolutely going for this and getting it and putting this man behind bars for a crime that he's probably going to be acquitted of to begin with. So, folks, again, I'm Carmine Sabia. This is Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.